Hello guys, ViperClips back here with another video, and today we're going to be playing Custom PC Tycoon, but this time we're going to be doing a gold tutorial, or a guide to gold in this video. Like in my last video, I did a cash, guide to cash video. And if you like kind of followed along with that tutorial, to be honest, if you're watching this video, either you're curing your boredom, or you finished the money phase and you want to go into the gold phase but don't know where to start. So here's where I'm gonna get you to start. Right, find the cheapest gold item. Right, the cheapest gold item is probably this, the RAM 32GB. Right, so. Actually no, it's one of these, by one of the fans. In any situation, right, if you put, let's say, if I put a gold item in a money like computer, it'll generate money, but a little bit less, and it'll also generate gold as well. So per se, since our last video was on cash, we'll just go ahead and buy everything here, right? You buy all of this stuff. You're like buying all this stuff, but you also want to buy like one gold thing, and you have a little bit of gold. How you get the gold, you can either come here and convert the cash to the gold, or you'll have an upgrade at your shop with the money. I told you in last video that the money that you make, you have to upgrade everything or add everything before you can upgrade your house, or your shed, to a bigger like computer house worth 20 million gold, or 20 million cash. I forgot to say that. But as you're buying all of this, you're like, hey, I wanna buy like this. So you buy that, right? I'm just gonna do all of that, and I'm gonna go home. Just make this simple PC, right? So create a new one. Icon, motherboard. I'm gonna do this really quick. I'm not gonna add any textures or anything else, because I just kind of want to show you what I'm trying to say. The fan, right? That's the gold fan right there. So I clicked done. I clicked video. And so, since I have that PC, like video, right, it's producing cash, but it's also producing gold, because you have a gold component in a cash PC, right? So, speaking of that, right, you can do that over and over and sell it, or you can put it on the podium like last video I told you about. Placing it on the podium, it gains gold over time, but it only gain you like 1 gold per tick. Per like money tick. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty fine. So what you want to do is you want to keep doing that process until you have 4 of these fans. Sometimes you'll have 5 fans of one of the cases, but right now you only need 4, I believe. Once you're done with that, go find the other cheapest thing, like maybe one of these 6 ones or 8 ones, because then you're producing 4 per second, and then you can buy these, and then the process goes on with the more expensive item. Or you could skip entirely ahead, like go to here, or I want a new case, so buy that, and then like buy everything else at one at a time. It's not, I've told you this last video, it's not my way. It's the way I did it, right? The way I did it is I got all the way up to a lot of the cases. I got up to here, then I started buying some of the components, because it wasn't really working out enough gold for me. So that's kind of how I did it. If you want to, you can do that. You don't have to, like I said. You can make your own strategies or whatever else, right? But when you unlock the second place, as you probably can see, right, you unlock this place. And all your PCs are going to be set up nice and smooth along these walls here. And it's still same old, like you take that off the podium, place it on, and as you place them on, like say I can take this, this, and this one off. No, it's the order that you place on the podium. So like I can place yellow, red, orange, or I can place orange, yellow, red, right? And it only go in order like that way, then back that way. So let's take off the podium and place them back in the right order. Okay. Oh, okay. So when you do, you'll have your normal shelves, right? You'll have your normal thing, except you'll have a convert cashier now. Basically, that's the mall thing. So like if you go to the store, it's the exact same ATM, except you have it at your home, right? And you have to upgrade other things, like you have to buy these, right? And then you don't have to upgrade your bench anymore. You have to buy these though. And then you'll have to buy the upstairs. Now what the upstairs is desks and stuff. So what you do, right, for any sort of desk up there, you go to the store and you go upstairs, like in last video I showed you. And when you have enough gold, I consider getting all the gold PCs first before you go up here and start buying anything else, because all of this pretty expensive. And this does make gold. If you wanted to know, this does make gold. And never mind. I was talking about the most expensive thing. This is 120 mil. Actually, no, this is 200 mil. 240. Okay, never mind. 240, but it doesn't compare with the diamonds. But it's pretty expensive, and this does make money. Although it does cost gold to actually put the desk there, right? Right now I have a purple, as you probably are confused. These are premium colors. I bought premium. If you want to, I have a Game Passes video. If you want to check them out, it explains all the Game Passes and why I can walk fast and this, that, and the other. But anyways, when you're like done with like the first stage of gold, that's not the right store. When you're done with the first stage of gold, right, you're going to start moving on, right? So do the exact same process, except this time find the most cheapest option, which will probably be the fan again, I think. It's 150. It's only 60. So the fan would be your best play there. And they keep repeating this process over and over again. Until you get all the way up back to where you were, but instead of having the first tier, you'll have the second tier, all things, right? Remember to place all your PCs on the podium, even if they're just tiny, even if they're small components, they'll give you the little bit amount of gold that you're gonna need for this, right? So now that you have, like, you can pause the video here if you need to. So now that you have, okay. So now that you have the tier 2 stuff, you can repeat the process over to the tier 3, tier 4, and then tier 5, right? And then again, if you have premium, there's also these premium items over here. You probably want to get the 5th tier of everything first before you start on any premium items, because then all these premium items are very, 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 very expensive for gold users. But anyways, once you get all that, you can head on to premium, or you can head on to the PC components. Now, these components consist of millions upon millions of gold, so yeah. It costs a lot, and the premiums also cost way more, as you probably can see. A lot of these. Anyways, once you complete like all that gold, you'll have the option to unlock the basement. The basement, right, is a place where you can set up diamond stuff. But we'll get into that next video. So you'll have to go watch my next video to find out what the basement is all about, what to do with diamonds, and how did I get 305 trillion? But anyways, that's for another video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.